Let's understand different market structures explained in economics. See, for a consumer, market basically consists of the firms where he can buy a product. And for producer, market consists of buyers where he can sell a product. So if a firm knows its demand curve which it faces, then it will know its potential revenue. And if it knows its cost, then it can discover its profit with different level of outputs, and it can choose that level of output which is going to increase the profit. So apart from knowing cost and market demand curve, the firm should know its own demand curve. That is more important. For that, the firm should know its own total sales. And if the firm wants to know what is going to be its own total sales, it should know about its competitors. It should know what will happen if your firm changes the price, what is going to be the effect on its market share. If the firm is going to increase or decrease the price of the product, what is going to be the position of the firm in the market, whether the market share is going to increase or market share is going to decrease. So firm should have an idea about this. So for this, different answers are possible, and it again depends upon the market structure. Let's say the market has only two players. It has only two player, player one, player two. Then player one should be very cautious about the actions of player two, and player two should be very cautious about the actions of player one. Okay, because it is possible that if player 1 reduces the price, then his demand level will go up and eventually player 2 will suffer, and vice versa. So if a market, or if your market structure has very few firms, then the firms in the market or firms in the industry should be very cautious about the reactions of the other firm. But let's say the market size is so huge that it has 10,000 small firms. So here each and every firm is less worried about the reactions of other firms, because each of them sell only a small proportion. They control only a small proportion. So it is very remote that actions of one firm will influence the market. Okay, so what we have to understand here is the market behavior is greatly affected by market structure. So in this case, you have to be very particular about changes of your competitor, but in this case you need not worry about the changes implemented by competitor. And it is again influenced by the structure. So here very few, this market has very few players, and this market has large number of players. Okay, so this market structure is going to influence. So like that we can have thousand types of market structures. They are possible, but in our discussions we are going to focus on theoretical market types, but it does not mean it is available only in study materials, only in books. No. These theoretical market types they basically covers high proportion of cases which are found in real world. These theoretical market types covers high proportions of cases found in real world, and what are they? Number 1, perfect competition. Number 2, monopolistic competition. Number 3, monopoly, and number 4, oligopoly. What is perfect competition? In perfect competition, there will be many sellers selling identical products to many buyers. So you have many sellers, but they are going to sell identical product to many buyers. So that is perfect market. Then what is monopolistic competition? In monopolistic competition, you have many sellers selling differentiated products to many buyers. So what is the difference between the perfect competition and monopolistic competition? In perfect competition, identical products are sold, whereas in monopolistic competition, differentiated products are being sold. Then comes the third market, monopoly. In monopoly, there is only a single seller. He is producing for many buyers. Okay, here the product are extremely differentiated and no competing sellers, no close substitutes. In monopoly, there is a single seller producing for many buyers. Then finally, we have oligopoly, where there are few sellers. There are few sellers with competing products for many buyers. Okay, so this is the broad classification of the market structure. Number one, perfect competition, many sellers, many buyers, identical product. Monopolistic competition, many sellers, many buyers, but differentiated product. Monopoly, there is a single seller producing for many buyers. And what is oligopoly? Few sellers for many buyers.